Alright, it is now a little bit later into the day. I took subway back to Manhattan. I grabbed something to eat and now I have arrived in Central Park. Well, I'm in a tunnel somewhere in Central Park. So we're gonna start exploring it. I hope it's gonna be a bit better here. There are some trees so we have some shade because it's really warm. They expect thunderstorms to arrive within 2 hours. So. And they say that afterwards it will get a lot cooler. Well, relatively spoken, a lot cooler. It will go from 34 degrees Celsius to 26. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So I got off at Columbus Circle. I love this place. Central Park is, I think, my favorite place to be in New York. Because you have so many animals here, it's kind of quiet and you're still so close to everything. See what I mean? That's one ugly ass high tower. It destroys a bit the charm of the park, but anyway. The architecture doesn't match the original buildings. A little bit further into the park we have Sheep Meadow. I love that place. It's a place where so many people come and hang out, chill there, or even study in the exam period. Watch out on those rocks here, because they are a little slippery. Like I'm back in California doing Runyon Canyon or something. I'm chilling out, guys, just taking a little bit of shade. There's a really warm wind, you know, like sometimes when you're making something in the oven and you pull open the oven, the hot wind that is getting out, well, it feels a little bit like this right now. My goal is to get all the way to the end of Central Park, but I'm gonna give it everything I have, but I really hope that the heat gets a little bit better because this is really too much. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get all the way to the end after I took a little sweat break. People here have a lot of courage. There it is, you guys. Sheep Meadow. Seems like there's a ton of people, but literally there's always something going on there. Now it's crazy because of the good weather. Everybody's out to get a tan, to rest, or just to sport. There is no way that I'm gonna stay here in the heat, in the full sun. So I'm gonna move on. But yeah, guys, this is Sheep Meadow. think we're arriving the mall. Yeah, it's world famous, the mall with those trees. Let me show you in a second. Yeah, that's the mall. Crowded, of course. Okay guys, search the fountain. Can you find it? Somewhere between all those people. Look very good. Oh, I found it. It's there. I did Sheep Meadow. I did a few shots there. I also did the bow bridge, stuff like that. But I had my GoPro in my hands and I was really too sweaty. It was so hot. I didn't want to get the big camera out, so I'm gonna include the footage of the GoPro into this video. And now I'm already a little bit further down, as you can see. It's getting a lot more quiet here in this part of Central Park. It's mostly like that. Once that you pass the bow bridge, it's mostly till where most of the tourists go. So which is good. I'm really suffering from the heat. It's really hot. Actually, I'm glad that there's a little bit of wind now. It wasn't there before, so I'm really glad that we have that now. I hope, and I don't hope, that a thunderstorm is coming quick, just to relieve us of this heat. But like I said before, we're just pushing on. No matter how much I'm sweating, I'm gonna go to the end of Central Park, and that's fine. It's actually funny because I barely spend any money on food. I spend it all on drinking. Well, this is pretty. Look at this, you guys. Oh, there's fish. I don't know if you can see them. They're right there, small ones. Who knows what bird that is? Special one. Suffering from the heat, that's clear. Hey buddy! Hey buddy, what's up? Part of those stupid sirens. It really is very calm here. Really gives the feeling of being in the nature. It really doesn't even feel like I'm in the middle of a huge city. So that's nice. That's what I like about Central Park. It's so huge. If I'm not mistaken, is that the Belvedere Castle. I never really visited this one actually. I've been here a million of times in New York. I never visited this one. Crazy. But I'm afraid that it means that I'm only exactly there. So I've done that part and yet to do that part. Oh damn. Well, the view is nice. Well, for the people who didn't know, Central Park is not level. It's not like a flat field you're walking on. It's a lot of up and down, and yeah, it's kind of a workout. Plus it's huge, so seems that I'm only about 40% down the road, so I still have a lot to go. So we made it to the reservoir, so which basically means that we should be, give or take a bit, halfway, I think. That's the reservoir. The part of it is quite big. See, the first storms have developed east of us. If you look very good, you can see a turtle there. That's gone. I love those bridges here in the Central Park. They're so iconic. There are plenty of... Okay, what was that sound? It really sounded like thunder in the distance. I must say that it looks a bit angry. The sky looks angry. Well, if it would start to rain now, I can just shelter under the bridge. Ain't got no time for that. Let's go. Okay, I hear a lot of thunder in the background, so I really think that to help. Okay, I didn't even know we were crossing a road. Scared me for a second. Okay, so yeah, you can see, or you can't see, but I'll tell you, the sky is getting pitch black, so. But here's a plant. Look. Oh shit. Still have a lot to go. I'm like at 97th, 98. You have to go to 110. Well, with the weather changing, we better get moving. What I'm gonna do if it starts pouring? I hope that I maybe cross one of those bridges, if there are any left. I've been here years and years ago. I want to show you quickly. Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, nice. I'm gonna shelter there. Oh, look. Awesome, right? Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna push on. Let's go, I find something else. I don't want to be waiting here for like half an hour. I'm probably gonna regret this. Screw it. I remember buildings a little bit further up, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if the camera sees it actually, but it's raining, but not pretty hard. Oh, that was a big flash. I'm still kind of dry. If it's really gonna pour, I'm gonna get wet here as well. That was thunder with a bad temper. Am I getting sharp now? Yeah, okay. Oh crap. This is not gonna end well. How will we see? Not many places I can go. That bridge would have been good. I could walk back, but I refuse to. I think I'm going to shelter in the toilet. That's what I'm going to do. Not an option. Everybody's doing that already. I'm just going to continue. Whatever. There are enough trees. Maybe on the street side we can find, you know, one of those apartments or hotels. It has some hood over it at the beginning, over the sidewalk. Maybe we can find that. I can shelter there. Ah, I see something. Yes, I found what I'm looking for. It's Central Park Avenue West. Must have a number though. Oh, come on, red light. Come on. Give me a break. Yes. So it's the 108th Street. So I'm just 2 streets removed from the end of the park. So I almost did it. Ah, fuck it, screw that. At least we are dry for now. Not really pouring, but I think it's gonna pour in a minute. So that concludes our Central Park tour. I'm almost at the end. We're like 2 streets, 2 blocks away from the end of the park. So for me that's good enough. I made it. I think I'm gonna hop on the subway. It's just next to me. I'm going to the hotel since it's raining anyway. I'm gonna freshen up because I'm really sweaty. And I'm getting ready to get out tonight to film some more, so I'll see you then. I charged some batteries because yeah, a whole day on the road, batteries are draining, my phone, my camera, everything. So I've been like for an hour on the room now, so I'm feeling already a bit better because I was really feeling like shit. It was so warm, and I feel better now. It's around 7 p.m. so I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I think we're gonna go to the Highline Park. Some of you might know it, some of you don't. It's actually an old railroad line that was running above street level, and it's not in use for already a long time, and they transformed it into a park. So we're gonna visit that. So guys, I just had this great dinner here at Panda Express. It's my all-time favorite. I don't know why, but I really keep loving the Chinese food from Panda Express. By the way, big props to the guy who owns it, or the guy who's serving the people. Because mostly in New York everything has to go so fast that there's not even room to be friendly. It's like next. But here on this one, it's the one on 46th and 9th. You should really visit him. Big props to him because the guy was so nice, very friendly. Although it was busy, although he had a lot of things to do, he was always friendly, and yeah, I like that. So we are making our way now to the Highline Park. It has 2 entrances, the south and the north entrance. I'm the closest to the north entrance, which is at on 34th Street and 11th Avenue, all the way on the west side. So we're gonna go there now. We're gonna try to walk it all the way to the south point. I guess it goes till somewhere the 21st Street, or I don't know, or 18. I can't really remember. Looks like the ring road in Brussels. Maybe a little worse, however. Well, this guy is gonna break it all.
see him take the hydrant off.
There's the Empire State Building on the left. There are the heroes. What the hell is that? Hey, that is high up. And I think it's only manual stairs, so it's gonna be something sweaty. I hope it's free though. If it is, I'm gonna do it. Well, it really does look impressive though. Oh, there I am. Is it me? Yeah, that's me. Hi. Okay, it seems that you're not getting in without a ticket. And I don't know if those tickets are free or not, but anyway, it's sold out for today. Okay guys, so you see those people walking behind those rails there next to the trees? Well, that is the Highline Park, so I just have to go forward another block. Yeah, that's it. Yep, we're there. See one of the old railroad tracks that we're gonna follow in the next, I think it's gonna be like a 30-minute walk or so. Park ranger just came up to me, told me that they're gonna close off this area, so that I had to move along. So I hope that there are some other areas where I can shoot my footage. I was about to start a time lapse. I'll do that in another place, I guess. Evening, sir. Is the whole park closing or just that area?
This area is closing. The rest of the park is open till 11 p.m.
It's a pity that it's closing because the view is truly magnificent. Especially with all the lights going on. But I think we have some other views that will be good. Oh, we just passed the gate, it's just there behind me. So now I'm in the part that stays open for the rest of the evening till 11. So it's okay, the view is a little less because we're much closer to the buildings, but I can work with it. So we're gonna start making some time lapses. Let's do this. Here you see guys, this is what it used to be. They did a pretty good job. That's a nice view. I don't think we can see the Empire State Building from here. Oh yeah, there, a little bit. Just the antenna of it. I'm not sure what really happened here. I don't think this was supposed to happen. Or was it? First, like, to cool the kids off, but like everything is clogged. Well, the thing is, if you're walking around, what street am I on? Like 21st, 22nd, something like that. 26th. Well, if you're on 26th and 11th Avenue, the area feels a little more sketchy at night. Maybe it's just an illusion, but just feels sketchy. Not that I care, I just keep filming here, but yeah, maybe it's just a thought. There you have the Empire State Building, guys.
My brother's right.
So we are now on 33rd Street, going eastbound. So I took the subway up north because I had still a lot to do tonight. Well, I want to do a lot of stuff tonight, and I was still only at 33rd Street, and I had to come up till here, till 59. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the subway up north. I'm gonna get out just at the beginning of Central Park, and once I'm done there, I'm going a bit southbound to Times Square to visit Times Square. I can see it from here. But first we're gonna do a little bit of Central Park, what we did earlier today, but I'm gonna do it at night. I don't care what people say, like, yeah, don't go in there at night, it's day. I'm going in, let's go. And it's now, to be precisely, 10:30 p.m. If I'm not mistaken, is the park open till 1 officially, so that's good. That's one of those bridges. They're actually better lit than the park itself, but that's good. That makes them less scary. However, I don't feel scared at all, actually. I really don't. But actually, the image, as what I see on the screen, doesn't do justice because it's really dark here, actually. The lights are not giving off that much light. So I'm gonna try to make my way to the mall that we did earlier, you know, with all those trees. It was so crowded that I didn't even want to stay there. It's almost scary how few people are here. I'm like next to alone here. And that is kind of scary, but it's okay. I think this is the way up to that fountain, so the mall should be down there somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because that is sheep meadow. Well, you can't see it, but up there is sheep meadow. What the hell was that? That was strange. I saw like a light going behind a tree. Or I'm getting completely crazy, or maybe fireflies. I don't know if this again. What the hell is that? I just cranked up my ISO a little bit more. Oh, look, look, look. Oh, I hope the camera catch that. I'm actually curious now what it is. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, again. Hello, are those fireflies? It's only around here. Oh, again. See? Is the camera? Yeah, again. Could it be a firefly? Let me know in the comments down below if you know that if there are fireflies here in New York City. I can see way better on my screen than I can see in real life. I mean, I'm gonna set it at this for you guys, and I think this is actually what I see. Maybe this. No, it will be this. Anyway, I'll keep it at this setting for you, for your, how you say that, viewing comfort. Okay, my battery just died on me, but luckily I have enough batteries to replace, and indeed this is the mall. let's go all the way to the end. Okay, I'm gonna crank up my ISO right now so you guys can see something, because I don't. So there it is. What the hell? Okay, I really thought that they would light up something like that, but no. Alright then. Well, to be honest, this is the furthest I will go. I think I'm gonna slowly head back out of the park. Still thinking which way to go. I think the safest way would be through the mall again, but I don't want to take the same route over and over again, so I'm gonna cut through those bushes. So this is where thousands of people were walking and sunbathing a few hours ago. Now there's nobody to be seen. Crazy. I'm gonna take a little break, then I'm gonna head out of the park, do a few more time-lapse shots with my GoPro, and I think I will include those images probably in this video as well. And I will get back to you on Times Square. Hey guys, so we are now at Times Square. Well, behind me, half of Times Square is completely blocked off because of some events. And the other half, well, all the people coming to Times Square, those are there now. So one part is inaccessible and the other part is so crowded that I'm not even gonna try to go through it. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit around. That's about it. As you can see, overcrowded. And if there's something I hate, it's exactly that. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm through. Okay, sorry guys, I was cutting it so short in Times Square, but it's really not worth it. There's nothing to see but a bunch of thousands of people, a bunch of fencing, police, and no, that wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, Times Square is spectacular, but it's totally not worth it. So I'm heading back to the hotel now. My feet really hurt. I think I walked a bit too much today, so I'm gonna get a bit of sleep. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Just to give you an idea on, well, thank you, I have a green. Just to give you an idea of how many people that are still in Times Square at this time of night. It's 1 o'clock. I mean, for real. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm back in my hotel room. I'm tired. I want to take another shower because I'm wet as hell. I mean, I think it's still like 27, 28 degrees Celsius outside. Especially in the city, you feel that the ground and even the buildings are heated up by the sun, so they really give heat. It's like every building is like a radiator. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna make the third sequence of this trip. I'm flying back to Brussels tomorrow, but before we're gonna do that, we still have about half a day to explore some other stuff here in New York. I'm gonna do Rockefeller Center, not the top of the rock, but the bottom of the rock. We're gonna do Grand Central Station, and God knows what else we're gonna do. So don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to me, and I'll see you on the next episode.